they all pointed at me, hey, take the job. And I said, all right, I'll do it. I was scared, don't get me wrong, just, to change, and
now we're here.
From there on it, it's just sky's the limit. I just ran with it, man, and had a good kid.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with the Lugo Show, and we are here with the one and only Coach Duck from the Gladiator Wrestling Club. Good to have you here, Coach. Thank you for coming. So, Coach, how are you feeling about day 3 and the whole camp itself?
It's going great, man. This is something good for the state of Florida. It's just good for the county, the community itself. And the numbers seem to be getting good and get better every year, and it's just it's great to have, man.
Coach Doug, so you're going to be the head coach this year of South Dade Senior High School. How does it feel taking the position after being a longtime assistant?
It feels good, Actually, it feels good, and I'm actually nervous. I know in the sense that I've been doing it for 24 years, 25 years as an assistant. Now it's just not just a rub doing the dirty work on the backside. Now I got to do paperwork, chase kids around, make sure they're eligible, and that's more on my plate in that sense. Now I just can't. Hey man, let me teach kids how to train. Now I gotta
the logistics part.
I gotta do the logistic part that I never done for 20-something years. Now it's like I'm starting to learn it, and it's like.
So now it feels like you're gonna get your hands. Now you're getting your hands dirty.
I have the administration part to deal with, and then the wrestling part to deal with. But then again, having young coaches and help and people that want to come in and help the program, that sky's the limit, man. I could benefit from that.
I could relate to the logistics parts. Like running the camps, it's stuff that people don't see. They just think that like you go out there and teach wrestling, but there's a whole another thing you have to deal with before you can actually teach wrestling, like the insurance, waiver forms, and like you said, chasing people around, stuff like that. Now, a quick question: like now you're a head coach, is the training gonna be a little different? That you come from assistant to head, that you have more,
Well, it's like what they say. If it's not broken, why fix it? If there's nothing broken, why are you gonna fix something other than just maybe tweak a few things here and there? There's. Instead of going 3 hours of training, maybe we cut down to 2 hours. Give these kids an opportunity to go home and enjoy themselves. Maybe catch up on some work.
Some homework and some stuff like that.
Stuff like that. There's generations change.
Right.
Honestly, generations change. You have to learn how to adapt and how to change what works and what doesn't work. You have to be open-minded, but definitely there are going to be some changes in the sense where we're not staying for 3 hours, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours, whatever. Get our point across, come in here, work hard, and go home. The kids like that, short, hard, and fast.
Right. So, Coach, this is a pretty cool moment sitting here with you and Pat because, it all started with us three. I feel the club. What inspired you to start a wrestling club? I know you've been in the business very long. So what inspired you to start a Gladiator Wrestling Club?
Well, definitely goes many years back. What inspired me was one guiding me out of the streets in that sense.
Okay.
It took me out of the migrant camp and guided me out of the street, gave me an opportunity to go somewhere that I never thought I was going to go,
Right.
In that sense, how I started the club came upon you guys' dad.
Okay.
Right,
yeah. He always speaks on that story.
So it came upon, these guys' dad, and with the help of other friends, they were the ones that, hey man, why don't you start your own program?
Right.
At that point, I was kind of like, nah, I don't know, man. I like doing it and working on it, but I don't want that responsibility. I don't know where we're going to get the funding, where we're going to get the kids at that moment. Long story short, your dad's a football coach, and hey, coach, don't worry about kids. I'll snatch kids in for you. You're already the coach. We have the coach, we have kids. Now we just got to find the funding. We have to find a place, and that's pretty much how everything came together, and had good kids, and
I remember growing up, washing cars for
fundraising.
money, for Gladiator Wrestling Club, going to
right.
going to NFL football games for fundraising to help you get money for the Gladiator travels.
Those are the fun times, you know.
Good
you can go back, great memories that were created, you know, doing all that, you know. Do we do it now? No. There's other ways of funding nowadays, but you know, it's
just something to look back on. I feel it's we've had long journeys together. Coach Duck has taken me and Pat across the country to compete with the best, and I think that it really there's a lot behind the scenes, you know, that people don't see, and it's great because we're speaking about it now. But Coach Duck has been an inspiration in our life forever, and moving forward, I think that the bar is set high for Gladiator Wrestling Club and Miami Hawks. So we're just gonna continue to keep working together, and the sky's the limit. So that concludes the Lugo Show. I want to thank all you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.
perfect.